What up, y'all? Welcome back to I Said It, the podcast for all things sports. And today, we talk about the fight, the results, how we felt about it. We're going to give y'all our top 25 women basketball players in the WNBA of all time. And we're going to break down the NFC and AFC East and give y'all who we think going to win the divisions. Next on I Said It Sports, y'all. Subscribe, y'all. Please subscribe. What up, family? Welcome back to I Said It, the podcast for all things sports, the podcast for the fans and by us, the fans. I am your host, co-host Chris, and I got Darius, Brianna, and Blair on today. What's up, y'all?
What's up? What's going on?
Nothing much. All right, y'all. Everybody knows that I watched the party last week that we made our predictions for Crawford, Spence. And I alone was the only one who picked Spence. This was a very sad night for me. Not really, because, I thought it was going to be an even fight. I thought it was going to be pretty close. I thought it was going to go the distance. I didn't think anybody was going to get knocked out or TKO'd or anything. I just thought it was going to be a good fight. Turned out not to be so. Crawford, he beat his ass. It's an old-fashioned ass whooping. Ain't nothing else to be said about it. I mean, there's nothing else I can say about it. Man, it was just, I think people need to now just start giving my man his respect, man. He different. He different. He is the undisputed champ at this point. He is 40-0 with 31 knockouts. I'm going to say it again. Crawford is now 40-0 with 31 knockouts. I think he's knocked out his last 12 opponents, which is crazy. I think it ended with a TKO. The ref stopped the fight. I mean, how'd y'all feel about it, man? I mean, that's all I want to know. How'd y'all feel about it?
Funny, man. He got beat up, bro. Bro got the brakes beat off of him. And it was like a progressive ass whooping, so it was slow. It took him a while, and it just accumulated because at first it didn't look as bad. But the more he caught him, the more his face started swelling up and he started bleeding, and you oh, this is not going well. He just never he couldn't do anything he wanted to do. And my man was just killing him with the counters. It was tough. It was a tough fight to watch for my man because he ain't winning at all.
No.
Not even in the slightest. That's tough. To watch a dude get beat like that in a championship fight. You own 3 belts, bro. You coming in here with 3 championship belts, having to beating up all these dudes, and you just get yourself handled by another man, and you I wonder if that's the first time he ever felt that. You just smoked and couldn't do nothing about it. And it was in a timed round, not on the streets. He just slowly whooping your ass for 3 rounds, for 3 minutes around, for 7, 8 rounds, bro. That's tough. That's super tough.
Yeah, I mean, you basically summed up the whole fight. That was literally what happened. I mean,
3 minutes around, bro.
That's what happened, man. I mean, it was crazy, like I was saying before. It was crazy because his corner was trying to give him the adjustment, hey, you got to turn him. You got to turn him. He'll say, yeah, and go out and do the exact same thing he was doing in the round before. Like, bro.
Lefties are hard, man. If you don't fight lefties regularly, they're hard.
Well, see, and that's the thing also about Crawford too. He can switch. He can switch up on you. He can turn
But
it.
he's
He'll
going
fight you left.
lefty. I think the most of that fight it was left. So
Man, he hit that man with some serious jabs. What you got to say, Brianna?
I don't got nothing. I got nothing. Everything Blair said was the truth. I have nothing.
I mean, Darius, you got anything to say about the fight, man?
Errol Spence just had the wrong strategy, bro. Like, I mean, I had picked Crawford to win the fight anyway. I did think it was gonna be closer than it was. I do give Errol Spence props for not backing down. He did keep trying to come and keep trying to come. But the biggest thing was I feel like Crawford controlled the ring. Like, he didn't let Errol Spence push him around to try to just back him into a corner and get a bunch of shots off. He would back up sometimes, but he would make sure he kept bringing it closer to the middle, closer to the middle. If you want to fight, we're going to fight right here. Errol Spence trying to push him to the ropes. He like, no, we're going to stay right here. We're going to stay right here. And every time he bait him into thinking he about to let him push him to the ropes, he knocked his ass down. Right. And it was just, hey, man, I don't know. Now, Spence is a good fighter, but hey, Crawford is a great fighter, man. He probably pound for pound the best out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Considering. So that's the biggest thing. I felt like he did such a good job controlling the fight. I mean, I know his corner was like, hey, man, you got to turn him. You got to turn him. He couldn't turn him. He couldn't.
he was trying.
Yeah, he stood his ground. Crawford stood his ground the whole time, bro. Even when he was pushing, trying to clinch, he's standing his ground. He like, nah, bro, we're going to fight right here.
Man was trying his body shots and just every time he went in there for one, he was eating it.
I feel like this is why also you take fights like this, take them early. This fight is what? Like 5 years in the making, bro. You should have fought him like 4 years ago. Then maybe we could have been on like Crawford Spence 3 or some shit. But now nobody wants to see him fight. Well, people gonna be like, I'll watch him fight again at another weight class. Man, that shit is not gonna matter. He's gonna beat that boy up again.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but
I don't
yeah,
even
I
know
think
how they
that's what
gave
happened.
him the first round. I guess because, and I thought he was just a little too aggressive, bro. I feel like he was anxious to get a good shot in. And that kind of played it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with everything you just said, bro. It was just disappointing to see because I thought it was gonna be a great fight. I'm like, oh, we about to have these boys about to be throwing them things.
They was.
They was
one
throwing
was
them.
Hitting and one wasn't.
They was throwing them. One was accurate to the motherfucker. Some of them wasn't even power punches. You just hit them like boom. Be like, oh damn, he caught you clean. What are you doing? He just couldn't. He couldn't catch him, man. Couldn't catch him. But we got to move on. Got to move on. Next topic. It is the WNBA top 25 of all time. So we took the time out of our days throughout this entire week to craft our top 25 WNBA players of all time. And Brianna brought up this topic, and Brianna shall start with her beautiful list that she had trouble narrowing down because she wanted to add 5 more players to the list. and I had to say no. We couldn't do it. We can't have 30. We gotta have 25. So Brianna, what is your top 25 women basketball players of all time?
30 is perfect. Okay.
We did not agree to 30. We had 25.
We did not. Okay. In order. Number 1 is Big D, Diana Taurasi. Number 2 is Cynthia Cooper. 3, I have Cheryl Swoop. 4 is Maya Moore. 5 is Sue Bird. 6 is Tamika Catching. 7, I have Candace Parker. 8, I have Lisa Leslie. 9, I got B. Stu, Brianna Stewart. 10, I have Lauren Jackson. 11 is Asia Wilson. 12, Simone Augustus. 13, Elena Deladon. 14, Tina Thompson. 15, Sylvia Fowle. 16, Yolanda Griffith. 17 is Chelsea Gray. 18 is Kathy Poindexter. 19 is Lindsay Whalen. 20, Deanna Nolan. 21, Katie Smith. 22 is Swin Cash. 23 is Nneka Ogwumike. 24 is Brittany Griner. And 25 is Tina Charles.
Ooh, that's a good list. I pretty much have everybody that you just had. That's a good list. Now I definitely had them in different orders, but
I know you did. I know you did.
I definitely had them in different orders. Most definitely. Does anybody have any? I'm just saying. I'm here. I'll let you know mine. I mean, I ain't got no problem with that.
I already know who your number 1 is.
Do you know? Now I got to be honest. I wanted to do it, but if I have to be honest and real and talking about what they actually did in their careers,
right? Exactly.
Number 1, I have Cheryl Swoops.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, I have Tamika Catchings. Number 3, I have Lisa Leslie.
Mm-hmm.
4, I have Maya Moore. My Maya, baller. I would have put her at 1, but I couldn't do it. She didn't play long enough. If she would have, she would have had that top spot for me. But I had Maya Moore at 4. 5, I had Lauren Jackson. 6, I got Cynthia Cooper. Then I got Diana, Candace Parker at 8, Sue Bird at 9, 10, Alayla Deladon. 11, I have Brianna Stewart. 12, I have Cynthia Fowles. 13, I have Simone Augustus. There's this girl. 14, I got Ilana Griffith. 15, I got Tina Thompson. 16, I got Tina Charles. Then I got Angel. Then I had Miss Pondexter at 18. I got Kathy Smith at 19. Swin Cash at 20. Nneka Ogwumike at 21. Teresa Weatherspoon at 22. Aja Wilson at 23. Becky Hammond at 24. Just because it's my girl, I got Shamika Holswell at 25. That's my list. But yeah, I had to put. Hey man, when you look at them records, man, you see what Miss Swoop's done, man. Hey,
bad sister.
Couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I definitely would have put mine number one. I had no problem with putting mine number one. I started her with number one. Like, there you go. Then I looked at Cheryl Swoops. I'm like, damn. She got a lot of stuff.
He was really good.
She got a lot of stuff. I can't, oh man. Then I looked at Tamika stuff. I'm like, oh shit. How many defensive players of the year? 5? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. All-star appearances, first team all WNBAs. Oh Lord. It was just first team all defenses. I was just like, yeah, she got to go with Butler. And then Lisa Leslie, I mean, they tied for most MVPs in league history. I think they got what, 3 or 4? I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But yeah, man.
You didn't even have Sue in yours?
Sue Bird?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sue was at 9.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Sue was at 9. Candace Parker was at 8.
Got you.
I had Diana at 7. I know you had her at 1, but I had her at 7. She ain't got no defensive, you know. But she got the scoring down, but you know, she ain't got that defense.
Diana's still playing. She's still out here in these streets.
I ain't gonna hold you. She a hooper. She ain't in my top 5. Sorry.
There we go.
Ain't gonna be able to do it. Blair, who'd you have, bro?
So I don't know that many basketball players in the WNBA. I can't even name you 25. I could just read you 25 off of a list. I'm not really that deep into the WNBA. I know who I like Cheryl Swoops and like anybody from the early 2000s that was really good because that's apparently when most of their records was made by all the good people. So it's like Lizzie Leslie, Rebecca Lobo, Cheryl Swoops, Tamika Catching, Tina Thompson. I remember those. That's about all I got. Sue Bird, I know her. I know Sue Bird. She's supposed to be good. Diana Taurasi still kicking it around. So I like her. That's about it. About all I know.
Fair. That's fair.
My name is Gary.
Darius, what you got, man? What you rolling out on us?
Y'all can hear me?
Yep.
All right. And I was like Brianna kind of, bro, not with adding more people. It's just like getting them in order, man. Like, shit.
It was a struggle.
Yes. All right. For me, I have at number 1. That's just because I'm biased, bro. Cheryl Swoops. I have at number 1. I am biased. I don't care how you feel about it, you know. Because the league is so young, I got a lot of respect for what her and what that team did for the WNBA. So I got her at number 1. And I have Cynthia Cooper at number 2. I have Tamika Catchings at number 3. I have Diana Taurasi at number 4. I have Lisa Leslie at 5. I have Maya Moore at 6. I have, this was tough for me. I'm biased on this too. I got Candace Parker at 7.
Ooh.
I got Sue Bird at 8.
Mm.
I got Lauren Jackson at 9. I got Sylvia Fowles at 10. Offers. Ooh, this was tough for me too. This is just like straight talent. I got. What I stopped at 10? Right? Okay.
Yeah.
And this is based on, I think she's going to be, man, I got Stewie at 11.
What?
Stewie gonna be top 5. Stewie gonna be
bro.
top
I'm
5,
telling
boy.
you, dog. I'm telling
Stewie
you,
gonna
bro.
be top 5,
It's gonna
boy.
be ridiculous.
I'm just saying, I got Stewie gonna
Hey,
be
I
top. When
agree.
it's all said
I
and
had her at
done, he's
11.
going to be top 5.
I had her at 11.
I got Tina Thompson at 12. I got my girl Simone Augustus at 13.
That's where I got her.
I got Elena. I always call her Elena. Elena Della Don at 14. I got Yolanda Griffith at 15.
Right.
I got Katie Smith at 16. I got Tina Charles at 17. I got Brittany Grinder at 18. I got Angel McCourty at 19.
I had her at 17.
Once again, just going off of, hey, I think she's gonna be super great. I got Asia at 20.
Ooh, you had her a couple spots ahead of what I had her. I had her 23.
All right, this is where it get real tough. I got, I say her name, Naneka.
Neka.
Yes, I got her at 21.
Same.
I got Happy Pondexter at 22.
Okay.
I got Becky Hammond at 23. Oh. I got Teresa Witherspoon at 24.
Ooh.
And at 25, just out of respect, and then I had like her game. I got Penny Taylor.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, with the penny. I like it. Listen, if y'all big WNBA fans or y'all watch women's basketball like I do, let us know down in the comments what's your top 25. If y'all disagree with us, because me and Darius got Cheryl Swoops is number one. Y'all disagree, let us know, how y'all feeling, because that's just how we feel. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me you look at that woman's resume and be like, she like number 5. Ain't no damn way. Ain't no way.
Hey, listen, I feel like I said, it's just because we done seen like all of the WNBA. So, 20 years from now, she might drop. 10, maybe even 10 years from now, she might drop. But just because it's still fresh, man, and like, they was dominant, bro. Like, they was smoking all them bitches 4 years straight. Smoke session, dog. Like,
just a quick recap. She is a 4-time WNBA champion, 6-time WNBA All-Star. Let me see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6-time WNBA All-Star, 5-time WNBA first team, All WNBA first team, 2-time second team. She is a 3-time WNBA Defensive Player of the Year, 2 times first team, 3 WNBA MVPs, 2-time scoring champ, 2-time steals leader. Nuts. Just nuts. And she's a member of all the teams' anniversary teams, 10, 15, 20, 25. She's going to be on there forever. That's just what it is.
If Maya would have just kept playing, she would have made my top 3 at least.
Man, Maya, why'd you do it so bad, man? I knew she was going to be there, man.
She only ended up with like 18 points a game. I was like, dang, man.
Man, listen, that girl's game, I knew from the first time I saw her freshman year at UConn, I was like, oh, she got game. Man, got to the pros, won a championship just about every other year, doing her thing, and was like, you know what, y'all? I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of beating y'all ass. I'm out. Peace. I'll holler at y'all later. I'll do something else with my life. Like, no. I
When they
needed
got
about at
mad on
least
y'all,
3
man.
more. Yeah, it's cool. But I enjoyed it watching you out here, boy. Out for sure. But that was a great list, you know. Brianna, you know what we're gonna do next? You already ready to announce it, or you gonna hold on to it?
Oh wait.
She gonna wait. She gonna hold on. She gonna hold on to it. She gonna hold on to it.
I'm about to come up with a list right now off the top of my head right now.
Oh
Next week, I ain't like Brianna. I ain't gonna make y'all think that hard. I ain't doing 25. We gonna do top 10 NBA head coaches of all time.
Lord.
That's interesting. I like that.
We're
That'll
gonna
be
switch it up a little
interesting.
bit.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Okay,
I
I'm
only
down for
need
that.
10. I only
Only
need
10.
10. That's it.
All right. All right.
Okay.
All right. I'll take it. Challenge accepted. Challenge
Look
accepted.
at that like shit.
We're like, God damn. That's a
Of
list.
all times. All time.
All time, Jethro.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do. But moving on. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, creatures of all kind, it is football season. And it is time to start reviewing the NFL. Thank God it's here. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. We got football coming back. So it is August 1st, 2023. And we get to review. We decided we're going to review the NFC and AFC East. All right, guys. So we're just going to give it a quick review, and we're going to give you guys who we feel is going to win the division this coming season. If y'all want to give the records that y'all think they're going to have, you can do it. But we just going to, just tell y'all who we got winning the division. I'm going to just go over a few things about each team. We're going to start with the AFC East. We'll start off with the Buffalo Bills. So the Buffalo Bills. Let me go a little bit full screen so I can see what I got down here. Let's do this. All right. So the Buffalo Bills, their first round pick, they went Dalton Kincaid. All right. And free agency, they re-signed Matt Milano, Jordan Poyer, which was huge, but they lost Mr. Edmonds in free agency to the Bears, and they also let go their running back. I think he went to the Texans. Their starting running back from last year. I'm trying to find him. I can't see. I don't see him right now, but I know that he departed to the Texans. Devin Singletary, yeah, he departed to the Texans. Then you got the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins signed Jalen Ramsey. Their first round pick that they chose this season, they didn't have one. They went Cam Smith from the cornerback from South Carolina in the second round. But they did pick up Jalen Ramsey. They didn't really lose anybody huge in free agency that's notable to repeat. You also have the Jets. The Jets picked up probably the best quarterback in their recent history.
Okay.
In Aaron Rodgers, which they needed. Because if they don't have Aaron Rodgers, we already know where we got him. Dead last. Their first round pick, they went the outside linebacker from Iowa State, Will McDonald. And then we also have the New England Patriots. Their first round pick, they went Christian. What was his last name? Goodness gracious, I just had it here. Gonzalez, the cornerback out of Oregon, which I liked. He got picked with the 17th overall pick. their free agents that they picked up, they picked up Mike Gesicki and Juju Smith-Schuster in free agency.
Juju.
So, they re-signed Raekwon McMillan, Jonathan Jones, Matthew Slater, the wide receiver. He's decent. He's okay. But now that you know a little bit more about these said teams, how do you feel like it's going to play out with these teams? Who's going to win the division? Who's going to finish last? Blair, I'll start with you, my man, because
I'll start with you.
your squad, your second squad is in here. You know what I'm saying? We all know you're a Patriots guy.
I'm a Tom Brady guy.
Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah, let's get it. I'm still
Wait
for
a
the
minute,
fact.
bro.
I have no idea. So
as many times as this nigga done picked the Patriots because of the Patriots, not because of Tom Brady.
Definitely because of Bill Belichick. So I'm assuming they think the Jets gonna win the division because that's what they need to happen right now. So I'll go with
not as easy.
The Patriots. Why not?
What?
The Patriots gonna win it?
The Patriots gonna win the division.
Let me write this down somewhere.
Oh no, I can change it before the season starts, but today it's the Patriots.
Nah, Blair.
Today is the Pats.
This guy.
Blair said.
Why not, man?
All right, what do you think?
Okay.
I don't know what the Bills gonna do. I honestly feel like the Bills gonna have some trouble this year.
Okay, that's who you feel like gonna lose?
Gonna be
last? Last place? Yeah.
The Bills, no. And somebody got to be in last. If I can't pick the Pats, I'm gonna pick to be in last.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody else y'all gonna pick the Pats to be in last. But I don't pick the Pats to be in first, so I gotta eventually pick somebody else. Can I pick them to be in both? First and last, just
no. Nah, you gotta upset somebody's fan base on this motherfucker today.
Hey, fine, I don't know what the Pats gonna do, but I hope it looks decent. I'm
betting Blair $100 after the show is over.
I think the Jets might be in the middle. I want to say, I don't know, maybe Miami, man, because Tua. I don't know if Tua is gonna make it through a whole season. I don't know who the backup is there.
Okay,
I gotta see what's gonna happen with Miami to see if he makes it. They'll be pretty decent. Buffalo might end up in last if the Pats win it. Pats win the division, baby. Let's go, Patriots.
The backup quarterback in Miami is Mike White.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about that, bro. Mike White, he's serviceable. Don't get me wrong.
He's serviceable. He's serviceable.
He can get the job done. He's like a middle of the pack quarterback in the league. He's not a bottom tier guy. But I don't know. I'm just like, is that enough to carry them through a whole season if Tua get hurt early?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We got to see Tua get through a game and then make it to like Wednesday. Yeah. By the end, do report it on a Monday or something like that. If he wasn't feeling good, they like, oh, bro, you got a concussion. He didn't even know he had one. So let me see him make it through a couple of games and see where we at on the Dolphins.
He might need to change his helmet once or twice. There's who you got winning this division, man.
His helmet once or twice.
Right. So I'm gonna tell you right now, in fourth, I got the Patriots, nigga. I don't know. don't know what this guy is talking about, but
Hey, I don't
hey,
know neither.
it's
Cause
a
somebody gotta say it.
25% chance that he is right. And fourth, I got the
Where's he go?
Patriots. Not gonna lie, if I wasn't scared about Tua's health, like Blair said, I would have had them winning the division. But with the health scare and the blow to Ramsey,
Yeah, that's
them
tough, right?
losing,
Mm-hmm.
them losing Mike Gesicki, because I feel like he was a big part of what they did on offense. I got them in third. I have the Jets in second, and I have the Bills in first. But with that being said, I'm not confident in the Bills. Not as confident as I've been
The
in
Jets.
previous years. I'm just talking about period. Like they could win the division. I could still see them losing their first playoff game. I'm just not as confident. I just feel like I don't know if Josh Allen got the big head or what it is, man, but he will do a lot to lose a damn game. I don't understand what be running through his mind sometimes. His decision making is not the best under pressure. So with that, I easily feel like the Jets could come in second, go to the playoffs, and make a deeper playoff run than the Bills. But I got the Bills winning the division. No lie, if Tua can stay healthy, shit, I can see the Bills finishing third if Tua could stay healthy. But I'm gonna pick them to win the division this year. I'm gonna try to stick with it. Damn.
The episode before the season started. Brianna, it's on you, cuz. Who you picking?
Yeah, so in this division, I'm picking up what Darius is putting down about Buffalo, man. I'm definitely not picking them to win this division. I'm actually picking them to finish third in this division. Here's why.
So who's finishing last?
Oh, the Patriots. The Patriots are finishing last.
Okay, the
The
Patriots.
Patriots are finishing
Like
last.
I said, all of y'all picking the Pats to be last.
I don't think they're going to be super bad. I just think the division is much better than what it was when Tom Brady was playing in it. So, and I think everybody is much closer in as far as the team is concerned. I think Buffalo has dominated the past couple of years, but I think they're going to come back down to earth. One, they just put that banner up the other day with the Super Bowl trophy and talking about, 2024 or whatever that is. I don't think you should go that route so publicly, but that's what they chose to do. The loss of Edmonds is huge, huge. I think he was a big part of their defense. He could do multiple things on the defensive side of the ball. He was their speedster, man. Yeah, Tremaine Edmonds was their speedster. I think they needed to sign back Milano. They needed to sign back Poyer, which they did. Devin Singletary. I mean, that departure. I mean, it just depends on how they're going to function without Edmonds. I don't think they're going to be as good. I think their defense is another year older. It wasn't that great to begin with when it came down to like meaningful snaps against a good offense. So I think Buffalo finishes third. I think New England finishes last. I think the Dolphins finish second. And I'm gonna roll with the Jets to win the division, man. I think the Jets gonna be able to pull this one out, man. I think they're gonna.
Pats, huh?
I think it's gonna be a dogfight between the Jets and Miami to win the division. But the thing that scares me, just like you guys, is Tua's health. And if Mike White is in there trying to throw to these guys, Hey, it's just like him with the Jets last year, man. You got all these receivers, you're gonna be missing dudes that's wide open out there, and you're just gonna be average at best. So I got Buffalo finishing third again. I got the Jets winning the division, and Aaron Rodgers is gonna pull them through and take them to the playoffs. How far that's gonna be, I don't know, but I do think they probably get. Well, they may get two teams out of this division. I don't know, but I do like the Jets to win the division. Brianna, who you got?
I have the Patriots finishing last. I had the Bills finishing first.
Ooh.
Okay. So Bills and Pats, huh? All right.
Hey man, it's not an easy thing. People think that this is just an easy thing. This is, of course, this is an early thing. So they haven't played a preseason game yet. All the injuries, we haven't went through all the injuries yet. Like Darius said, Ramsey got hurt. He's going to miss the start of the season more likely than not. They haven't really said when he's going to come back. So, like I said, I think the Jets, because of those circumstances, I think the Jets end up pulling this division out.
Projected December for Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah.
End of the season.
Ooh.
But he said he guarantees he gonna beat the timeline.
Okay. 2/3 of the season.
Basically, yeah. Yeah. But we're gonna move on to the very next division, and we have to go over the NFC side of the bracket. So the NFC in this bracket here, in this division, I should say, the NFC East, you have your
NFC.
You have your Philadelphia Eagles, the Dallas Cowboys, the New York Giants, and the Washington Commanders. He's whining because he knows this division is already won. That's why he's crying over there. That's why you hear that. Now he's laughing because he knows I'm telling the truth. It's already wrapping over, man. I'll go first on this one, man. I'm going with the Eagles winning this division before I say anything else.
That's the Eagles winning. So who gonna be in fourth?
Eagles is winning this thing. But let me go over what they did in the draft, though. Let me go over what people did in the draft and some key departures. So the Eagles in the draft this year, shocking to no one. They went with two Georgia players in the first round. They went Jalen Carter at pick number 9, and then they went Nolan Smith at pick 31. So as far as their free agency, Philadelphia did lose Vernon Hargraves, Miles Sanders, CJ Gardner-Johnson. Those are some key departures that they had in free agency. As far as signing, they really didn't make any big dents, but they definitely did do some damage in the draft. As far as for the Dallas Cowboys, they re-signed Dalton Schultz. They obviously think that he's the man. They re-signed Noah Brown. They lost Dalton Schultz and they lost Noah Brown. They didn't lose much other than that, but in free agency, as far as picking up, they did pick up Stephon Gilmore, Brandon Cooks, which are two very good players that they needed very badly on both sides of the ball. Because two things that I think they really needed to address, which was the DB and the second wide receiver, and I think they did that very well with those two players. The Giants, they re-signed their quarterback, and they re-signed Saquon Barkley. They also traded in Darren Waller. So that's huge. They didn't really have any significant losses because I don't think they have a whole bunch of talent on this team anyway. So that's that on that. The Washington Commanders, they did lose Mr. Heineke in free agency. They didn't. They just re-signed a lot of the players they've already had. They re-signed Deron Payne, and a few different other players that they had on their roster. So they just retained some of those guys. They didn't really make it too much of a dent in free agency as far as like big name contributors are concerned. So in this said division, like I said, who do we have winning it all as far as the division is concerned? Me personally, I have the Eagles. I have Washington finishing last. And that's just because they don't have a quarterback for real, man. They don't have a quarterback that I can believe in. I don't have a quarterback that they can believe in. So there's that. The Giants, I think they are. You know what? No, I think the Giants are going to finish third in this division, and I think that the Eagles are going to win the division, and that's going to be that on that. Who you got, Blair?
Didn't they win the division last year?
I think the Cowboys going to finish second, by the way.
Didn't they win the division last year, the Eagles?
The Eagles won it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they ain't had a repeat division winner in years, bro.
That's true.
I'm gonna go with, because I don't know how the Saquon Daniel Jones experience is gonna go this year. I'm gonna go with Washington, man. I'm gonna see what my man can do as the head coach. Why not? I don't care. Philly and Dallas always like they'll blow it. Yeah, Washington. Like 2 years ago, Washington won a division, bro. You make the scrunkly face. They win with terrible teams in that division all the time, don't they? What's up?
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me you think that who is Washington's QB?
I don't know. Who's the head coach?
I don't care. The same dude that they did had.
No, it's not. Didn't they just hire my man? No, didn't they just hire Buddy from?
They hired him as offensive coordinator. Not
that's good enough. Hey, listen, man, listen. Daniel Jones, they turned him into something special. If Washington, if I said they did, according to the Giants, they turned him into something special for that team. They have a good defense in Washington. They play an older school kind of football, so they'll do a lot of ball control and running the ball. As long as their defense can stay healthy-ish. I feel like my man, Wnba, can come up with some schemes to get the ball moving, because we're going to shoot for that. They got a decent receiving. Don't they have McLaurin? They got some decent receivers. I don't know who the quarterback is. Of course, it's Buddy. It could be a Buddy, but a Buddy can get the job done. Brock Purdy was a Buddy for a few weeks until everybody was like, oh, that dude might actually, let's remember his name. They can have a Buddy in Washington, man. They won with Heineke and the other dude, whoever the other dude wasn't Heineke. They'll be all right, man. I think they'll get some dubs. I just don't know why I don't see Philly running it back, because they don't have the back in that division. They don't have back-to-back division winners in like 10 years almost, bro. It's a really weird trend in that division. So I'm going to go Washington this year. It's very possible. Why not? With a Buddy, Chris. Washington going to win with a Buddy. So that means, and this is all before the season starts. Doesn't matter what you say. So Washington and their Buddy is going to win, right? Who's going to be in last? Let's think about it. I'm going to say who's going to be in last? I wanted to be the Cowboys, but might not go.
This nigga's trolling right now.
No, I'm not. I'm straight up
trolling.
Let's go with
Big troll.
The Giants.
The Giants.
The Giants gonna be in last.
I wouldn't put it past you. I wouldn't put it past the Giants being in last because remember, if before they settled this Saquon thing,
they got a bunch of stuff going on there, man.
They got a bunch of stuff going on, man, and I don't think it's resolved. Even if he has a great year and they stink, or if he gets hurt and they stink, or he doesn't have a great year and they stink. I don't think they're that well of a team. I don't think they're that good of a team.
Giants, Washington.
I started to flip them with Washington because Washington has a very good defense. And I do believe in a lot of the things that they have is just a quarterback, man. I can't put my faith in Sam Howell. I understand.
That's his name, Sam Howell.
Decent.
That's who it is.
He's decent. And at one point, he was supposed to be the thing. He was supposed to be that thing.
That thing.
He was supposed to be that. He's supposed to be that thing, man. He's supposed to be the next guy. He was projected first round pick. And then that next year happened. And it was like, ew.
Washington. They got an offensive coordinator because they already had a decent defense, man. So we're gonna find out.
I mean, I like the weapons that they got on offense, but yeah. Darius, man, who you got, man?
Jake Fromm and Jacoby Brissett.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
You can now. Jake Fromm was from Georgia, so ooh. You break it up. Is he gone or is that me?
Nah, I think he's just.
I can hear you.
Yeah, there you go.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so.
Oh, yeah. The bandwidth is
I don't like Sam Howell either. Guess who I also don't like? Fucking Daniel Jones.
Right.
Giants ass. Oh no.
Oh no, indeed, guys. We can't hear you.
Hey, y'all keep freezing, so I can't tell if my circuit's working or not. I got the Giants in last. I got Washington in third. I highly agree with Blair with the division thing. So I have the Cowboys winning the division.
Oh.
And I have the Eagles coming in second.
Ooh. I like it. I had the flip flop, but yeah, I like it. That's not bad, man. It's not a bad take. I'm not mad at it. I just don't trust Dak to not throw picks. So Brianna, who you got?
I have the Eagles winning it and the Commanders coming in last.
There it is again. Y'all better stop playing, man. This is football, cuz it ain't gonna go. It ain't all going that way. I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all better stop playing.
I mean, I know what you're saying, and I see what you're doing. Playing.
Washington would have been all right last year if their defense didn't fall apart. Like them dudes all got hurt.
Yes, you're right.
They were supposed to carry the team. They had carried the team like the year before. We'll see, man. We'll see.
You're right. I agree with you. I understand exactly what you're saying. I understand what you're saying because it is football. Because anything can happen.
It never goes that way. The team that's going to be super, but one of them dudes is going to the playoff.
True.
All right. You playing the smaller margin of averages here. We gonna play the long game and just go.
I don't know about the
team that is perceived to be a little bit better at
is a problem anyway.
I just think
their whole division is the issue.
Talent. Fair, but I just think Philly has an established quarterback, a nice dominant.
I'm not saying Philly gonna be bad. I think they're gonna be good.
That's why I could not pick
as good as they were.
You just feel like Washington just somehow, some way gonna pull it out.
Washington, they gonna be scruffy this year. Scruffy, but they gonna win.
I agree. I don't think they just straight but I just don't think they have a quarterback. I think they got pretty much everything else. They need to improve the offensive line and the quarterback position, and then they there. But they
gonna find
can't
out,
address those needs.
We gonna find out, cuz.
I mean, maybe Jacoby Brissett might bring some of that Patriot magic.
We don't need to do it. We need Sam Howell or Jake Fromm, bro. We need them fresh legs get in there and get it done. Jacoby Brissett is just supposed to hold it over. If somebody that is it. That is
man. Job. Thank y'all for watching. Continue to like, share, subscribe. That's gonna do it for us. Let us know what you think. Who you got going and winning these divisions? If you disagree with us, say so. If y'all just trying to troll me because I pick Errol Spence, that's cool too. Don't nobody care. We just like y'all and appreciate y'all for watching. Continue to like, share, subscribe. Until next week. When we pick the West divisions of the AFC and NFC, deuce.